Oh, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Listen, I apologize. We are at Leadership Training Institute in Tyler, Texas, and I had to steal away to find somewhere to do the broadcast today. But I'm very grateful to Reverend Joseph Sorrell and Greater Miles Chapel, who allowed me to run into the conference room and to still be able to do the broadcast in a place that was quiet enough so that I could talk to you for just a moment. So for that, I'm very grateful. Thank you, son, for your assistance with this. Hi, my joy. Hi, Miss Lucy. Glad that you are here. Sorry that we are a little later today, but when you are at youth conference and you have to teach the choir first, I had to make sure that I had the timing situated. So glad that we were here, more like TTMOE at 4:4T as opposed to 4:30, but glad you're here. Hey, Britt. All right, so not going to hold you real long, but I just want to drop this little nugget. Often we hold on to our past and the mistakes that we have made. And, we've talked about moving forward, and we've talked about what it means to let go and let God and all of that. But often, even when we let go of that moment and we let God and we move forward, we still haven't put our past where our past needs to be. We must put our past in the past. I told a young family member earlier this week, she made a comment, and I knew it was based on her past experiences. And my word to her was, get past your past. A lot of times the way that we receive people or not receive people, the way that we deal with the struggles in our life are based on this emotional memory that remembers everything that we've done, everything that we've been through, and it holds it as like it's holding it over our head, that our past is somehow, that we have the inability to push past that past. And so it keeps us in a holding pattern where even when our life may be different, we have expectations that are attached to our past. So if we're having a new experience, but it reminds of a past situation, that trigger, I know that's a catch-all word these days, but that trigger can allow us can make us allow that emotional memory to stop us in our tracks. And so we cannot do the things that we've been assigned to do, those things that we dream to do, those things that we know that we can get done because we're stuck in the emotional memory of our past. So we've got to learn how to put our past in the past. Because until we do, it will always hinder our future. It will always hinder where it is we're trying to go. It will always hinder our being the best us we can be. Good afternoon, Sister Benson. Glad that you are here. So, my word for us today and my encouragement for us today is to push past that past. Put that past in your past. Meaning, let it go. Not only let it go, but put it away. Delete it. Delete that. Keep the lessons. Delete the experience if it's painful. Delete the experience if you've forgiven yourself. Delete that experience. No longer keep it in the history of your life. Like if we lose a document, we can go in the history of the computer, pull that document back up, or we can even trick the computer to go back to another day where we know the document was and pull it back up. I'm saying in the computer, in the storage of our lives, that's the best word. In the storage of our lives, we've got to know that not only have we put it in the trash, that we've also gone in and deleted it from our system. Because when we delete it from our system, then we don't have to worry about it cropping back up. We don't have to worry about it saving on its own. We don't have to worry about whether or not that past is going to reach up and grab us right at the point of our opportunities, because that's how it happens. We get ready for a big opportunity. We got it. Thank you. We get ready for a big opportunity, and the past is sitting still. Thank you, Britt, in the recycle bin. And so therefore we can pull it back up. But if we empty the recycle bin, then it can't come back. It can't crop up. So while we know that technology is sometimes able to go get things that we've that we've deleted even from the recycle bin, I'm saying by faith, once we put it in that delete file and we go in and empty the recycling bin, then it can no longer come back to bite us, no longer come back to haunt us, no longer get in the way of our progress, no longer stop us from doing and being who it is God has called us to be. We absolutely must delete that past so you have room for your future. That's it, Joy. Delete the past so you can have room for the future. Put your past in the past. That is what we must do. We're stirring around here, so if you hear something in the background, don't get alarmed. Here's where we are. If we are to be all that God has designed us to be, if we're to never let the things that have happened in our life derail the things that are going to happen in our life, we must put that past in its proper perspective. We got to sift. We've got to get the lessons out of it so that we don't repeat the cycle again. But then we've got to take all the rest of it, send it over to the trash, and go in and empty the recycle bin so that it no longer hinders us. It no longer haunts us. It no longer becomes the thing that stops us from being all God has intended us to be. When we let our past stay around, then anytime we're ready to do something, anytime we're ready to go forward, there's always that little voice that says, but you remember last time, you remember what happened when you did this. When it gets out of the recycle bin, when it's empty, when it's gone, when it's no longer in a cloud, get it out your clouds. Because those are just storm clouds. They're waiting to happen. So get it out your cloud. When you get it out of your system, when you are able to delete it from your system, from any of the ways in which we can reintroduce things to our lives, when we get it out, then we no longer have to be bothered with those things that are in our past that will hinder our future. So, final word today. Put your past in the past. Delete, 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 and then go in the recycle bin and empty it. Smile and press your way. Past is over. The past is over. Time to move forward. Time to do all God has for you to do without hindrance, without triggers, without anything that stops you from being the best you can be. I know we can do it. I'm trusting that you will reach in there, find those things that have been hidden that you know you didn't delete. If you like me and you got thousands of emails, take the time, stop, be still, and delete, 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 and then empty the recycle bin. Put your past in the past and be encouraged. God bless you all, and know that I love you, and just keep on living through and keeping your path free so that God can use you in the way that God intends to. May God bless and keep you is my prayer. See you soon.